Well, the biggest cause of personal bankruptcy in the United States is the medical profession. The biggest cause of death in America is medical doctors. Second is cardiovascular disease. So let's have a look at cardiovascular disease. And the principal theory of the medical system is that high cholesterol and saturated fat in your diets cause cardiovascular disease. That's absolutely positively not true. Oh, and salt doesn't have anything to do with high blood pressure either. Ancel Keyes, a professor of medicine at the medical school at the University of Minnesota in Minneapolis, back in 1952, brokered a deal between Proctor and Gamble and the American Heart Association. And he brokered a deal that would have Proctor and Gamble give the American Heart Association $1.7 million. Now, that's kind of chump change today for big institutions, but back then in 1952, it was like $1 billion today, right? It's a lot of money. And in exchange for that $1.7 million, the American Heart Association was to endorse a new product that Procter and Gamble was marketing, and they had to do that in two fashions. Number one, they had to proactively say it's very good for you, and secondly, they had to demonize the competition, which was lard and butter and cream and animal fat. In fact, cholesterol and saturated fat. Well, this product of Procter & Gamble's was originally designed as a smokeless lubricant for submarines, German submarines, diesel engines, and that was quite a leap from a lubricant for diesel engines for German submarines to a food product. And so that was the job of the American Heart Association. And they began in earnest so they could get that $1.7 million. Well, first of all, congestive heart failure is not caused by cholesterol and saturated fat. It's caused by a deficiency of a single vitamin. We've known that for 300 years. It was actually discovered by a Japanese naval surgeon 300 years ago. Coronary artery disease is not caused by cholesterol and saturated fat. It's actually caused by inflammation. I said that in 1971 when I was finishing up that work on 20,000 autopsies, the Center for the Biology of Natural Systems with NIH, National Institutes of Health. And coronary artery disease is, in fact, due to inflammation caused by eating inflammatory foods, fried foods, processed meats with nitrates and nitrates, things like deli slices, sandwich meats, and so forth. Oils, we're talking about the oils found in microwave popcorn, theater popcorn, olive oil, coconut oil, margarines, mayonnaise, dressings, salad dressings, and because they oxidize and turn into trans fats, heterocyclamines, and acrylamides. And then we're talking about, let's see here, we're talking about coronary thrombosis, where you get a coronary artery plugged with a blood clot. That's one of my 9 lawsuits against the FDA, and it prevailed all 9, including that one, in which blood clots in a coronary artery, coronary thrombosis, the thrombotic stroke, where you get a blood clot in the brain artery. That's not due to cholesterol and saturated fat. It's due to a deficiency of omega-3s and/or a ratio problem between omega-3s, 6s, and 9s. And then cardiomyopathy. That has nothing to do with genetics or cholesterol and saturated fat. Cardiomyopathy is due to a deficiency of the single mineral. I've done 1,700 autopsies on kids under the age of 10 who have died suddenly of cardiomyopathy heart disease. It's the thing that takes our young athletes, very healthy people, right? Wrong. And also people who do hard physical work. Cardiomyopathy is caused by deficiency of a single mineral. Well, deficiency of another individual mineral causes varicose veins, hemorrhoids, things like aneurysms, okay? And so spider veins, all these things are caused by just nutritional deficiencies, and you throw in a little bit of the saturated fat. No, you throw in inflammatory foods, okay? Again, fried foods, processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, oils, and gluten, wheat, brown, and oats. Give up all those things. Take the 90 essential nutrients appropriate for body weight, and you're going to find benefit. Well, Epigenetics, the book, Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book, cover in great detail cardiovascular disease of all kinds. Okay? All cardiovascular disease is covered in Epigenetics, the death of the genetic theory of disease transmission, Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, and Dead Doctors Don't Lie. These 3 books cover the thing, and of course, Dead Doctors Don't Lie goes back to the 1990s. Rare Earths Forbidden Cures goes back to the 1990s, 1994 actually, and then Epigenetics was published last year. Epigenetics is a book that actually takes what was said in Dead Doctors Don't Lie and Rare Earths and updates it. Now, it doesn't change anything, because everything we said in Dead Doctors Don't Lie and Rare Earths is exactly true. Epigenetics gives you more modern 25-year updates, which show that what we said 25 years ago was exactly correct. Okay? And so these three books, Epigenetics, Rare Earths, Hidden Cures, and Dead Doctors Don't Lie, should be read by everybody so you'll understand how to prevent and reverse cardiovascular disease. I get people, in fact, billionaires, who contact me who've had inoperable aneurysms. I mean, 7-centimeter operations. We're talking almost 3-inch diameter aneurysms. And just with a supplement program, the body was able to heal itself and it went away. They were supposed to die 8 years ago. Well, here we are 8 years later, and this inoperable aneurysm, fatal aneurysm, is gone. We can do this for everybody. Why not prevent them? Why deal with them after they're here? Well, contact your energy associate, and we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Do certain foods cause you to bloat or experience gas? Do you wake up in the middle of the night with heartburn? Are you forced to sleep on piles and piles of pillows to cut down on heartburn? Have you been diagnosed with acid reflux or gastroesophageal reflux disease? If any of these describes you, then you've got digestive problems. I was awakened with heartburn almost every night for over 20 years. Then I heard Dr. Wallach and realized all of the antacids I'd been using were actually part of the problem. My stomach acid wasn't too strong, it wasn't strong enough. So I started taking the ultimate enzymes from Longevity. Now all of the heartburn, belching, and bloating are gone, and I can sleep through the night without piling on the pillows. And I'm back to eating the spicy foods I love. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Longevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound. Turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
I thought we'd talk a bit about Alzheimer's, and this one actually does kind of vindicate you. As the headline of this CNN story is, for Alzheimer's patients, resveratrol brings new hope. They say it's an antioxidant found in grapes, chocolate, and red wine. Has been touted as an antidote to Alzheimer's disease, cancer, diabetes, and other conditions. This is a first study in people with Alzheimer's that suggests that the compound in concentrated doses may actually benefit by slowing the progression of the disease. They looked at 21 medical centers across the U.S. looking for the safety and effectiveness of taking high doses of resveratrol in an experimental pill. It was equal to the amount you'd find in 1,000 bottles of red wine. In people with mild to moderate Alzheimer's, they looked at several biomarkers of Alzheimer's and found that those who took 4 pills a day for a year had higher levels of amyloid beta proteins in their spinal fluid than those that took the placebo. They say the accumulation of amyloid beta in the brain is a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. Patients actually have lower levels of the protein outside their brain. The study suggests that resveratrol could change the balance from amyloid buildup. And according to the lead author here, Dr. R. Scott Turner, professor of neurology at the Georgetown University Medical Center, is quoted as saying, the study is encouraging enough that we should certainly go ahead and do a larger clinical trial because we showed that it is safe and does have a significant effect on Alzheimer's biomarkers. This was all published in the journal Neurology, and they say the current study had 119 patients, and it was to find out whether high doses of resveratrol would be safe, and they found that what patients were taking, the only concern was that those taking the compound lost about 2 pounds over a year, and weight loss is already a problem for Alzheimer's patients. And in comparison to the control group that gained a pound, they say much more research is needed. A large phase 3 clinical trial is getting underway sometime later this year. And they said the current study was a phase 2 trial meant just to evaluate safety and efficacy of the new drug. And they say one of the first studies to look at the only biomarkers, but also the metabolites of resveratrol in spinal fluid to show that the resveratrol is probably getting to the brain. And they say, in addition, resveratrol on its own might not end up working as well as a combination of resveratrol and other polyphenol compounds found in red wine, grape juice, grapeseed extract, and it could help the people with risk of Alzheimer's disease who already have mild symptoms. So there you go. You've been vindicated, Doc. You've been talking about this for years.
Exactly. And of course, 6 capsules of our Cell Shield RTQ will give you the amount of resveratrol you find in 1,000 glasses of red wine. 2 capsules give you the amount of resveratrol you find in 264 glasses of red wine. So we've been looking at that for a long time. And of course, we also have resveratrol in our OPCT capsules, which we've had forever. I like to take a lot of those things myself. So I'm taking every day the amount of resveratrol you find in 2,000 glasses of red wine. So I can attest, I've been doing this for a long time, that it's not harmful. And resveratrol, of course, is a great antioxidant. We also have the resveratrol in our dark chocolate, which is the triple treat chocolate, and the liquid chocolate, Clogevity. So we're very excited about this. We have multiple sources of it, and we urge everybody to actually get a hold of this resveratrol compound through these products and add them to your everyday supplement program, and they definitely will support a healthy life. Now, if you look at the French, they drink, on the average, 4 to 10 glasses of red wine a day, more than Americans, and they live 15 years longer than we do. So that alone right there says, why not drink the equivalent or take or supplement with the equivalent amount of resveratrol you can find in 10, 15 glasses of red wine a day? Why not? Okay, well, you can do it 1,000 glasses of red wine. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to Pearl of Wisdom.
We already did that one.
Callers.
Let's go to some callers. Let's head to North Carolina. And Andrea, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Andrea, you're on the air.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Dr. Wallach, for everything you do. You have changed the health and my whole family, and I really appreciate everything that you've worked so hard for.
Well, thank you for the kind words and the feedback, and how can we help you today?
I'm calling today for my 16-year-old daughter. She's been diagnosed with scoliosis a couple years back. But I'm calling today because she has an average temperature of 97.8 when she wakes, and she is not jaundiced, but her recent lab reports have come back showing a TISH of 10.840, which is high. That would make her hypothyroid. And then she's also come back, the doctor said her liver is not functioning, that her AST is a 60, and her ALT is an 89.
Okay, stop. Her liver is functioning. It may be functioning lower than normal, but it can't be not functioning, otherwise she'd be dead, okay? So her liver is functioning, but not at optimal amounts, okay?
Okay.
So if they told her liver is not functioning, I would fire the doctor immediately and find another doctor, because that's not a true statement.
Right, okay.
It's impossible to be alive and have a liver that's not functioning.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't buy that. I don't buy that statement. It's like saying, well, your heart's not working, but let's see what we can do here. That doesn't make any sense. Okay? So, okay. Now, scoliosis, we've had great success in even people 50 years old. They grow 2 inches in height. The scoliosis gets significantly better. And this is a lifetime thing. And Shar, we know a gal by the name of Judy, who's 50 years old, and she has scoliosis almost all her life, really getting disruptive, and we were able to help her. What did we do?
Basically, we got her on the healthy bone and joint pack, but we also had her get one of those inversion tables. And she was shorter than me, and now she's taller than me.
Well, there you go. And what would you do for this child's thyroid?
Oh, I'd give her the Ocean's Gold.
Okay, and what would you give her for the liver?
I'd give her selenium.
Very, very good. Okay, how much does your daughter weigh, Andrea?
139.
Okay, well, hang on. Okay, I thought I heard some music there. Yeah, there it is. And we're going to run one of those message moments. And so hang on, and we'll be back with you, Andrea. Get your pen and paper ready. We're going to give you the full supplement program and diet for your daughter after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to North Carolina and Andrea. Okay, as Shar said, I'd like your daughter to have one healthy brain and heart pack per month. That's going to give her the selenium Shar talked about. That's for her muscles, in her back, and everywhere else, as well as her liver and her thyroid, for that matter. And don't get an extra bottle of selenium, so she could have 3 selenium twice a day, or 2 at breakfast, 2 at lunch, 2 at dinner, a total of 6 a day. I'd also give her the Ocean's Gold, as Shar said, for the thyroid, 2 bottles a month. That's 3 tablets of Ocean's Gold twice a day, 3 at breakfast, 3 at dinner time. And then, let's see here. For the liver, I'd also throw in the de-stress capsules, 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. And, of course, she needs to stay away from all the bad foods. Does she have any history of asthma or skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, anything like that?
No.
Okay, good. But do stay away from fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten anyway. And I'd get that inversion table. And for the first 2 weeks, just lock it so it's parallel to the ground. Let her lay on it, learn how to mount it and dismount it safely. And then after 2 weeks of being on the program, as well as being on the inversion table, lift her feet 5 inches above her head level, and do that, say, for 10 minutes twice a day for 2 weeks. And then no problem. Then I'd lift her feet 10 inches above her head, 10 minutes twice a day for 2 weeks, and so on. And do that until she finally gets to being vertical. It might take 3 months doing it at that pace to get vertical. And this will then, you would do that 10 minutes twice a day. And you can expect, say, in anywhere from 4 to 6 months, that this will significantly support her ability to have her vertebral columns repair itself, okay? It's kind of amazing what happens here, because it's all is due to a nutritional deficiency. Give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how she's doing. Next time she goes in for liver enzymes, let us know, because the liver responds very quickly to nutritional support, because it does 50,000 jobs a day, 50,000 chemical reactions. It needs a lot of nutrition, and I suspect she has a malabsorption problem. Why she has scoliosis, she got liver problems, she got thyroid problems. For somebody who's 16 years old, she's way behind, and scoliosis, so we need to work on her nutrition and stay away from all the bad stuff, particularly gluten, even though she doesn't have any history of asthma or bronchitis or eczema or anything like that. The odds are she has a gluten intolerance. Okay, Doug, we have time to start another one?
Yeah, we certainly do. Let's head to Henderson, Nevada, and Arlene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Arlene, you're on the air.
Dr. Wallach. Hi, Dr. Wallach. I've had 2 sleep studies, and I've been told I have severe central sleep apnea, and I'm on an oximeter at night of 2%, and I'm hoping that I can help this.
Okay, wait a minute. Stop. What's 2%? You can't have 2% oxygen. You'd be dead.
Oh, I thought it was number 2 on my oximeter.
Okay, well, I want to know what the scale is, because 2 doesn't mean anything to me about oxygen level. Okay, so hang on. We'll be back with you after these messages, Arlene. Okay, Char, what would you do for this lady who's having maybe some sleep issues?
I'd give her a Healthy Start Pack if she doesn't have anything else wrong with her. I'd give her the Sleep Ease. And calcium, taking calcium at night before you go to bed really helps you sleep.
Yeah, exactly. So Char's exactly right. What do you weigh, Arlene?
Go ahead.
What do you weigh, Arlene?
I weigh 118. I went down 20 pounds on ASAP. I'm 5 foot tall, 58 years old.
Okay, very good. So you're already on the products. You're taking the 90, correct?
Yes, I'm taking the bone pack, selenium, EFA, Xerafem.
Okay, excellent. Well, make sure you take an extra ounce of the OsteoX Plus at bedtime and add it to what you're doing. And as Char said, to help you sleep better, If you think you're not waking up rested, okay, if you're not waking up, I'm rested. I only have 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night, so I have 4 to 5 hours extra every day to do things than people who sleep 10 hours a day, okay? And so when you're taking a lot of supplements, you're not going to need so much sleep. And so, be aware that you're going to be given an extra 3 to 5 hours where you can do things when everybody else is sleeping. So the sleepies will also help you. Okay, take 1 or 2 of those at, a half hour before bed, a glass of water, and just utilize any of that extra time you have. Don't try and fight it. You wake up, your eyes pop open, you're awake. Just do something positive. Sounds like you're doing a great job with your weight loss. Super job. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Santa Barbara, California, and Brett, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Brett, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach.
Yes, sir. What's up?
My mom she broke her elbow. A doctor was looking into her blood because he didn't feel that she should have broken it so easily. They found some abnormalities, and they did a CAT scan, and they found a mass or a tumor in her pancreas, and they say that it's not the normal type. It's 80% of the time they're a certain way, and this one's a little different than what they usually see. So she had a PET scan yesterday. They're saying it could be 80% chance of it being cancerous. If it's in the lymph nodes, I guess from the PET scan they won't do anything. Otherwise, there's this real scary invasive surgery they're talking about.
Okay, now, did you say they're not wanting to do anything at this point?
Not at the moment.
Okay. What does your mom weigh, you think?
Between 175 and 200.
And how old is she?
She is 68.
Okay. All right. Well, let's assume for a minute she has osteoporosis, which is not unusual for a 68-year-old woman. She has osteoporosis, and that's why she fractured her elbow when she fell down. This mass in the pancreas, I'd like to see the pathologist's description. Was it a cyst? Was it a solid mass? And so forth, and what else did they see in the PET scan? It's 80% cancerous. What does that mean? Is there similar type masses all over the place? Or, I need to see what the actual pathologist said, or the radiologist said when they looked at the PET scan, okay?
Okay,
so you can get that done.
Okay.
So in the meantime, Charlotte, what would you do for this lady who weighs 175 to 200 pounds? She has maybe osteoporosis, probably osteoporosis, and she's got some things going on where her immune system might be useful. What would you do for her?
Well, first of all, I get her on a gluten-free diet just for the heck of it, and she needs I would give her 2 healthy brain and heart packs and then give her the extra glucogel for the arthritis.
Okay, you're exactly right. Okay, 2 healthy brain and heart packs. 1 will go through them twice a day. Get her 2 large bottles of glucogel, so you can have 15 of those a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. And let's see here, for her immune system, what would you do to get her resveratrol above 1,000 glasses of red wine, Char?
Oh, the Cell Shield RTQ, of course.
There you go. Have her take 5 Cell Shield RTQ twice a day. I'd also have her take, to get her ORIC points, what would you do to get her ORIC points above 320,000 a day?
Oh, that would be easy. That's the easiest way to do it is the BTT 2.0 tablets.
Okay, yep. I'd have her take 3 twice a day. It's 2 bottles a month. And that'll get her ORIC points or antioxidant points above 320,000 a day. Americans only take in 18,000. The top 20 longevity cultures take in 50,000 to 100,000. We're just, on average, way behind where we should be for ORIC points to support our immune system. When you have something going on in the pancreas and the liver and that kind of stuff, I would definitely get the ORIC points up. Have your mom stay away from all the bad stuff, Brett. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, gluten. Let us know how it goes, and let us know any new lab work. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
Yes, we do. Let's head to Vancouver, Washington. And Matt, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Matt, you're on the air.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm
Yes, sir.
4. I'm 6'4". I've been on a product 90 for about 50 days. I dropped from 324 down to 299, working my way down.
Okay, congratulations.
I love it. My question to you is I am totally blind and hearing impaired. I lost about 85%. They call it Usher syndrome type 2. My question to you, what should I be taking for both of them, and how long would I see any result for my eyesight and for my hearing?
Okay. Well, because you weigh 299 now, I'm sure you'll lose more weight, to half a pound, 2 pounds a day kind of thing. But I would go, treat yourself weight-wise as a 300-pound person. And, Char, what would you give this guy? 299 pounds. What is causing your blindness, Matt?
They
name
passed down from my mom and dad. They call it Usher syndrome type 2. I had vision in my high school, and I started losing vision in my early 20s slowly, and in the last 10 years, I lost it all. And my hearing, when I was younger, was 40% hearing loss. Today, it's 85 in both ears.
Okay, now are they saying this is a brain problem? Is this happening because of things going on in the brain?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's blindness from glaucoma, there's blindness from cataracts, there's blindness from macular degeneration, retinitis pigmentosa, and they didn't put a name on it like that? Any of those?
Probably macular degeneration is tied to that.
Okay, macular degeneration, okay. Now we're cooking. Okay, Char, what would you do for this guy? Well, hang on, we'll be back with Char's and my comments after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to Washington State and Matt. Okay, Char, what would you do for this guy?
Okay, he needs 3, but he needs 3, and I would give him 3 brain and heart packs.
Okay,
for the eyes, because macular degeneration is just age spots in your eye.
Exactly, you're exactly right. So Matt, you need to, if you're not already on it, you need a diet that's free of fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, absolutely no oils, including microwave popcorn, theater popcorn, olive oil, coconut oil, etc. No gluten, no wheat, bread, or oats. And then, as Char said, you need, your body weight, 299, you need 3 healthy brain and heart packs a month, a full dose of everything at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I would also throw in Vision FX. Take 12 of those a day, 4 at breakfast, 4 at lunch, 4 at dinner. It would be 3 bottles a month of the Vision FX. And then I would also, as Char says, I want you to take the antioxidant points, because the retinitis pigmentosa, which is a feature, of your disease. And Char, how would you get him up over 300,000 ARC points a day?
I'd give him the BTT 2.0 tablets.
Exactly. I'd go ahead and take 2 bottles a month of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 tablets. That's in addition to everything else you're taking. I'd go ahead and take 3 or 4 of those twice a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month. That's going to give you 320,000 ORIC points, antioxidant points, to help your immune system and actually deal with these age spots in the lining of your eyes. And wouldn't hurt to get a couple of bottles of the CM cream, and be sure to put that maybe a half a teaspoon down in each ear, at least once or twice a day with a Q-tip, like you're trying to get wax out of your ear. And don't forget to eat about 10, 15 eggs a day. Make sure our brain is doing everything. One last thing. What's the new product, Char? So what? What?
A good product, for eggs? Eggs?
No, for the brain function.
Oh, for the brain, eat eggs and butter.
Well, no, Synaptive.
Oh, the Synaptive, yes. Yeah, I just started taking that.
Yeah, okay, so Matt, I'd go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. It'll be 2 bottles a month, and this is going to help with brain function, because you have you've got progressive deafness, you got progressive vision loss, and so forth. And so we want to make sure that everything's going right inside the brain. But Char's exactly right. A guy your size should be eating, 18 to 20 eggs a day. You get down to 200 pounds, you can drop it down to 12 eggs a day, and so on. Okay? And then give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how your vision and your hearing are going, and we'll go from there. Okay, how much time we have here, Doug?
About 90 seconds.
30 seconds. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it and remind everybody to get a hold of that book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earth Been Cures. and add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life just by reading those books and doing some of these simple things, which include things like calorie restriction and avoiding the bad stuff and so forth, you are going to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Oh, yeah, don't forget the resveratrol. We're talking about Cell Shield RTQ, our Triple Treat Chocolate, our Cogogivity, OPC Keyes. I do it all. That's why I'm doing so good. And just Char did a super job today, as usual. And thank you, Doug and Richard. Oh, I thought you said 30 seconds. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, 90 seconds. Okay. And so I'm going to again remind you, if you're going to do the longevity business as a business, go ahead and get the trilogy books, Leslie Herbal Doctor, The Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's a trilogy books, Leslie Herbal Doctor, The Passport Aromatherapy. They make great gifts, for engagements and weddings and birthdays and anniversaries, Christmas presents. We need to take care of ourselves, and that way the doctors can't hurt you. What a concept. Remember, only dead doctors don't lie. And so this is something, we have the books, we have the DVDs, we have the CDs, and you need to know this information to save your life. You save your life, you save your church family's life, you save your community's life, you save America. Well, thank you, Shar. Superlative job as usual. Thank you, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Longevity's Triple Treat Chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat Dark Chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat Chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or 2 with a couple of vitamins. Youngevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Youngevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.